All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Makakudash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. This is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. This will serve as an in-transit edition video. Lord willing, it'll be edifying unto you brothers out there and few sisters listening and learning. Now, you know, the major topic right now, as we all know, is the invasion of the Ukraine. All right, the invasion of the Ukraine by Russia, headed by President Vladimir Putin. And, you know, pretty much, you know, wherever you go, you can't escape, you know, this conversation right now, all right? It's literally penetrating everywhere, all right? Whether you want to talk about, you know, Instagram, TikTok, you know, YouTube, you know, articles all over the place, you know, this is the main conversation. I was in the supermarket, you know, a few hours ago, and I even heard people in the supermarket talking about, you know, this situation, talking about how, you know, something needs to be done and, you know, this can't happen, so on and so forth, which they're basically just, you know, regurgitating, you know, the conversation and the vibration that's being put out by the Western media, all right? But we know what's going on. We know what time it is. Now, even when I came out of the supermarket and I drove past the petrol station, I realized that there was a huge queue outside the petrol station. And I haven't seen that, you know, since that, you know, a few months ago when, you know, they had the, you know, when they were pushing, you know, the shortage of the HGV drivers, all right? You know, when they were pushing that heavy and they were saying that they got to get the army, you know, to deliver the petrol to the petrol stations, so on and so forth. And everyone thought there was going to be a major shortage, so, you know, there was a frenzy. Now, you know, that's what I saw once again. Now, I'm not sure how, you know, how many places around, you know, the UK are reacting in that fashion. But, you know, people understand that this whole situation that's happening is going to cause prices to skyrocket, all right? Gas, you know, petrol, you know, gas in the home, electric, everything is going to go up, all right? There's going to be shortages of particular things, you know, all over again. This is going to affect, you know, Babylon. This is going to affect the UK. It's going to affect a lot of places, all right? And a lot of people see, you know, the panic and the difficulties coming. So they're trying to do, you know, certain things now to try and combat it. And it just shows you that we're living in very, you know, unstable and very uncertain times, all right? Because you've just had, you know, this pandemic. You've just had them, you know, terrorizing you, you know, with the thought of this plague, you know, with this serum, so on and so forth. But now, you know, they're pushing, you know, the spirit of war, okay? And this is a beautiful thing, man. And again, you know, this is a beautiful time to be alive, man. This is a beautiful time to be alive right now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Why? Because we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We have this truth, all right? So like it says, you know, in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation, man. All right, we actually have this truth. We know what's going on. Okay, we're not being, you know, tossed and, you know, thrown around by, you know, every story that comes out. All right, because we know the end result. We understand that, you know, the MOTB is going to be made mandatory, you know, very soon. All right, we understand that. There's going to be a series of events happen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that's going to lead to these major prophecies being fulfilled, man. Okay, now you got Jacob's trouble. You got the mandatory implementation of the MOTB. Then you're going to have World War III. And in the midst of that, you're going to have the emergence, or rather the second coming of our Lord and our Savior, Yahweh Shai. All right? These things are actually going to come to pass upon the face of the earth. And what you see happening now regarding, you know, the spirit of war, you know, that's a great thing, all right? Because it's only hastening the activation, you know, if you will, of the other prophecies that are gonna be played out upon the face of the earth, man. All right. So again, this is why I say, you know, this is a beautiful time, a beautiful time to be alive right now upon the face of the earth, and to have, you know, the opportunity to witness these things, and not only that, to be a part of the ministry of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, we gotta be grateful that the Lord has actually, you know, chosen us. You know, Lord willing, we be of the elect. He's actually chosen us, you know, to be his mouthpieces in these last days, man. Okay? And to actually tell you all these things before they play out upon the face of the earth. Okay? Because, hey, the confirmation of everything that we've been saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is now coming. All right? It's now being revealed upon the face of the earth, man. And it's going to keep intensifying, man. It's going to keep intensifying through the spirit. All right? And then people are going to know that, oh, damn. You know, these guys were telling the truth. These guys were actually truly divinely inspired, all right, by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because people don't believe that right now, all right? They don't believe that right now because they still got their own little philosophies, you know, their own little belief systems, but it's becoming apparent, all right, that the truth lies with the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right? And this is, real soon, this is going to be common knowledge. Okay, real soon this is going to be common knowledge, man. And when the famine of the word kicks in, you know, many people shall run to and fro. All right, they're going to be looking for answers. They're going to be looking for, you know, explanations as to why these things are actually happening upon the face of the earth, man. That's what's going to be going down. Okay, and we're the ones that, you know, have the answers. But at that time, at that point, you know, the Lord is going to remove us, man. Because his word has already gone out, okay? And I believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that that's actually going to play out very soon, all right? That's going to play out very soon in these last days, man, because the scriptures say, you know, they shall slay them that be of upright conversation, all right? And we are the ones that are of upright conversation. We are the ones that have the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the scriptures say that the testimony of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy, man. And that's what it's all about. It's all about prophecy. It's all about the prophecy, man. That's why starting with Elder Apostle Sahar and down, you know, we always harp on about prophecy, okay? The words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai actually coming to pass. And that's what you're witnessing upon the face of the earth. Now, like we always say, you know, the MOTB, you know, the mark of the beast, must be made mandatory upon the face of the earth, all right? Before any substantial World War III can actually take place. You know, any substantial moves concerning World War III can take place. The MOTB must be mandatory upon the face of the earth, man. All right? And we believe that through faith, all right? Through the faith that we have in these prophecies, through the faith that we have in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Hashem Akakudash. All right? But this is a beautiful time to be alive, all right? And these things that are happening, you know, the spirit of war, you know, this is all headed in the right direction, man, through the spirit. And remember, this is a shadow of things to come, all right? This is a shadow of things to come. Don't just think that, you know, it's going to be, you know, places like, you know, the Ukraine that are going to be experiencing, you know, all of this bloodshed, all of this gore, all of this brutality. No. All right, that's going to expand to the Western world. All right, inevitably, this is going to expand to the Western world because the spirit of war is already in the air. And these world powers, you know, they're going to fight. They're going to fight between themselves, man, because this is biblical prophecy. All right, this is actually biblical prophecy, man. And the scriptures say that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. So it's really the Lord. It's really Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that's controlling all of these moves. And that's stirring up the war to this point. All right? So you got to remember that, man. There's going to be a lot more bloodshed. There's going to be a lot more death. There's going to be a lot more destruction and judgment upon the face of the earth, man. Remember, we're dealing with Esau here, man. All right? And his blessing was the sword. All right? Esau's blessing is the sword, man. All right? So he has the spirit of death he has the spirit of blood and vengeance upon him. All right, it tells you in what, Psalm 73, that violence covereth him as a garment, man. All right, and you can see that play out, you know, just by you know, looking at how, you know, President Putin and Russia is going about this, man. All right, Edomites are bloodthirsty. When they want something, all right, they're gonna get it, man. All right, but that's gonna come to a halt real soon, because really, you know, Yahweh Shai is having them destroy themselves. And that's why the scriptures say that if Satan be cast against Satan, how should his kingdom stand, man? All right, and the scriptures also say that the Lord is going to set Egyptian against Egyptian, you know. Every one of their brothers, you know, shall lift up hands against each other, you know, very roughly paraphrasing, man. But that's the time that we're in, all right? That's the time that we're in. And like I said again, I can't stop saying it, you know, this is a beautiful time to be alive through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai Kodash. All right? So, hey, Lord willing, you know, these things continue to escalate, and these prophecies, you know, keep popping off like they have been. And with that, Lord willing, this video was edifying, and until the next one, I'll say shalom.